My daughter was still inpatient and I didn't know where she was going to go. So they were getting ready to release her the next morning and she didn't have any place to go. And the plan was inpatient to residential, and we just hadn't found the right fit yet. There had been a couple places that had accepted her, but it was not the right fit for her. And hours before she was discharged the next morning, she had been accepted, and I was going to pick her up from the hospital Saturday morning and brought her right here. So it was an easy phone call, and they were super communicative and responsive. And so when Adolescent Growth returned my call on Friday and said we could, if everything goes through, we have a bed for her Saturday, it was kind of like a miracle, really. So. Adolescent Growth provides, and the therapists provide, a safe environment. So the children are free to speak freely, like it's a safe place. And so a lot of things come to surface that are healthy, things that maybe you don't talk about normally or even know that they're struggling with. They create this great, safe environment so the kids feel free to tell you how they're feeling, and it's very helpful. But even just to sit in that multifamily group or the one-on-one sessions, things come up that you never would even think to discuss or think would be bothering her. It does come to surface, and what I appreciated the most was that safe environment that was provided for her to feel like she could say whatever she wanted, and it was a safe place, and it was received well, and she had support, and they were giving her the right tools to handle what she was feeling. So I was super appreciative of all the therapy she received. We pulled up here, and it wasn't like a hospital, like that sterile setting. It felt like a home. Like you're bringing her to something that was kind of like a home away from home, sort of. It was amazing to me how quickly the facility became family. Just the way, the setting, the environment, the staff, it went from being strangers to just being, the second home where we've been, It's been our second home for the past 2 months. They're very open with each other. I mean, and again, their safe environment is created, so you have a topic and so many other things come out and you learn so many different things. And as an adult, there's things that I don't want to face, right? But it comes up, and in order for your child to heal, you kind of have to be open to it. And again, that environment is created not just for the kids to feel safe, but the parents to be like, okay, yeah. When you go through this, you probably feel isolated, like you're the only one, and you're not. And so when you sit around with the other parents, you're all struggling with the same thing. You're all battling similar demons, and then the kids see the same thing, like other kids that are like them, and so you start to feel less isolated, knowing that you're not alone. It's just very healthy, and it feels very therapeutic, and sometimes scary, but you got to get uncomfortable to get to where you want to be. So I always enjoy the Saturday sessions, and I think Olivia has too, for sure. Absolutely. Like I said, it's becomes your second family. The staff is phenomenal. They make you feel at home, comfortable. Again, it's hard to hand your child over to someone else, and to know that they're here keeping her safe and healthy and giving her the tools that she needs to now come outside of these walls and put them into action in our real lives. The doctor is phenomenal. I feel blessed just in that, in meeting the doctor, because he totally opened my eyes to her meds, and it's a complete change from when I brought her here, when I dropped her off, and that's been incredible. But the staff is just absolutely phenomenal, and they have become like a second family, and that's crucial. She's being ripped out of her home and put in somewhere else, and I'm trusting her care to people, and I cannot say enough. I'm just very grateful for them, all of them.